I don't want to talk about finance. I don't want to talk about that shit. I want to know if something works or if it's broken. I like that's what I but that's a handicap for me because then I get stuck in a position where I have to rely on others for their advice or their tutelage on that, which is not a bad thing, but and I trust my business partner implicitly, but I wish I knew more about it because it would
Yeah.
inform other decisions I'm making that aren't about what something sounds like, looks like, or tastes like. It would be more about how we go from this level to this level without, kind of trying to guess it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole strategy, and I work with a lot of like super kind of creative entrepreneurial kind of folks versus somebody that's just buying something to build. And I think one of the tough things that they generally struggle with is they have all these great ideas.
Hmm.
And it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because you have all these great ideas and you get this thing to 80% and then it's like new shiny thing and I'm going to go develop this to 80%. Meanwhile, it's like, dude, we got to get something in positive cash flow first.
Right.
Then we can go build the next thing. So it's almost like a focus and accountability and having a plan sort of situation because you're so great at ideating things. Like somebody like me, I'm not that creative. So like
We just had that
for me, it's like I'm going to
conversation
be execute.
yesterday. My business partner said, what somebody came to me about this, that, and the other thing. What do you think shouldn't we have an answer for that? And I said, well, in the past we've had an answer for that, and it's really not a lucrative
Mm,
thing. It was like do
yeah,
you do meta ads? Yeah, we do meta ads. But in talking about it, I said, here's the reality is that we're building this brand, this lock story to signal brand thing. Let's focus on that, okay? And if someone comes in and wants to know if we do meta ads, we do, but they're part of this larger
yeah,
program.